What's up, you guys? Today I'm going to do my HDR68 or TR68. This is a 7.5 joule version. I ripped the valve block out and there's no restrictor in the handle, so it's going to be going full power. I'm going to hook it up to my CO2 tank, which is pretty much full. It is kind of cold outside, and I think it's like 55 or something right now, 56 degrees Fahrenheit. And I'm going to be using my homemade slugs. I weighed these right now. These are 6 grams, like 6.1, 6.2, 6 grams. These ones are 7.9 to 8.0 grams. And these are the alien plate aluminum balls. And these are the lightweight 3.6 gram nylon cheap stuff from Amazon. These are also from Amazon. And I did get this stuff from Amazon, but I made it. So I have a slug maker. You just use hot glue and a ball bearing, a steel ball bearing. So that's what's in these. I believe they're either 5/16 or a couple of them. I kind of changed the size of the bearing, but yeah, I think this one might be a 1/4 inch bearing, and these are 5/16. And then these are probably also 5/16. And you can see that extra little shiny stuff on the outside edge. So those are BBs. So I put BBs to add in weight. And then for these ones, I'm pretty sure they're all have BBs inside as well. That or a 1/4 inch steel ball bearing, like three or four of them, including the main bearing. So yeah, just to show you, they do way more. I can tell the difference because these are all white and those are kind of clear, like I used a different glue or something. So this is zeroed out right now. This one weighs 66.6 grams, and these are also the heavy ones. So these are like 8 grams each. And this one weighs 57.8. So yeah, these are 6 gram, pretty much 6 grams. These are pretty much 8 grams. And then these are 7.2, and these are 3.6 grams. So I'm gonna go outside and shoot my pan and see what this can do. It usually gets between 30 and 35 joules depending on the ammo type and how cold it is. And the reason it's hitting that hard is because the valve block is out and the CO2 restrictor is not in here. So I'll be right back. All right, you guys, I haven't aired up yet, but this is an MCS tank adapter. This is a 20-ounce CO2 tank. So this is pretty much full. I think I'll probably get like 1,000 psi or 950 psi out of it because it's full. And I'm gonna see how loud this thing is as well, because I don't think I've done a how loud is it video. I'm gonna start with I'll do the lightweight and then I'll move my way up. So 3.6, about 6 grams, 7.2, and about 8 grams. And I have my Chrono right here, and I might shoot these, but I'll probably not hit the pan with it. I have other pans, so if this thing gets pretty messed up, I'll switch out the pan. This is the one I used with my Spider rodeo, so this one was being hit with various different markers before this one. So Salt Supply S2, I think some of my 50 cal T4E stuff, and then yeah, most recently I put a video with me shooting this with rubber balls and my Spider rodeo, like 14 joules or something like that. So I'm just gonna shoot that thing, check the chrono, get some decibel meter stuff, and I'll be right back. Alright guys, turning on my noise meter. So there's a couple cars. Me talking is about 70 decibels or like 65, something like that. So I'm gonna put this down on the table and well, this trash can thing. So this will be pretty much right here, and I will have my marker, and I'm standing, I don't know, 2 feet away from that, and I have the 3.6 gram nylon balls in here, and I'm gonna just get started right now. So all right guys, we're live. So 3.6 gram nylon balls, decibel meter right here, 394, and this guy 91.9 decibels. And obviously it's going to be louder inside. On other tests I've done, usually indoors with 4 walls around you, it's about 5 decibels louder. And I'll shoot it again and then I'll check out the pan. Got some farting on that one, so 392. And I'll check my noise meter. 93.5. That could have been from the farting. I'm gonna go look at the pan right now. So I'm not sure exactly, maybe right here. I'll probably get another pan so I can see. Alright, you guys, fresh clean pan. I'm just gonna fire no decibel meter, no chronograph, because I already see the speed. And when I switch ammo, I'll change my. When I switch ammo, I'll use my chronograph again. So, turning on my light. Fresh pan, 3.6 gram nylons. So you can see that divot right in the middle of the screen right there. Let me turn off my extra light. And yeah, it didn't go through, but these are the lightweight rounds, so that's gonna hurt. So I'll shoot the rest of these rounds and then I'll move on to the heavy stuff. Alright, you guys, noise meter, chronograph, all that stuff. 392, so staying at that same speed. Usually the lightweight rounds aren't that strong as far as joules. 93 decibels, 92.9, so it's still staying pretty damn loud. And my last shot with the nylon balls. So those are 3 hits, 1, 2, 3, and I'm gonna switch out the ammo. Forgot to mention I'm about 4 footsteps back from that pan to where I'm standing, so 12 feet, 11 feet, something like that. So I'm using the my homemade 6.0 gram balls, or not balls, but shaped ammo. I'll do the chrono on these. You guys can see the joules, how they differ from the nylon balls, and they're gonna go slower, but they weigh more, so they're gonna most likely have more impact, more joule rating, like a higher joule rating. 326. I'll go show you guys the damage on that one. So that one hit on that top left corner. Let me turn off my light. So that one hit right here, and yeah, none of that's gonna feel good. Getting hit by it. I'll get a marker really quick so I can mark these. All right, guys. So capital A is 3.6 gram ball. Capital B is 6.0 gram homemade slug, and then C will be aluminum alien plays, and D will be the heavyweight homemade slugs. I'll do a couple more chronos just to see the speed and the joule rating, and get back on it. .324, pretty sure that's the same speed as the previous shot, and that one snapped through. You can see that hole, and I'll mark that with the Sharpie marker. So yeah, that's a didn't go through, but it did crack it, and the round kind of like bounced over here somewhere. I'll probably find them in the morning. It's a little bit too dark out here to find them, but yeah, I'm gonna mark that with a B right now. All right, 6 gram shaped ammo, homemade slug. 318, a little bit slower. Let's see what this did. I may have hit the edge or something. Yeah, I think I don't know where it hit. Maybe down here, because this is the only spot that looks like strange. So yeah, I think I clipped the bottom, so I'm gonna try that again. That was a crappy aim right there. Got another puncture in that sheet. Ooh, baby, right there. So I'm gonna mark a B on that. I got one more shot with these 6-gram homemaders. B. And if this pan gets wrecked, I'll throw up another pan. I have like 6 of these still. Haven't been using them. It's been kind of cold out, so I'm gonna put a B with a little line so I know that it's that and not A. So I'll do that. B, B. All right, one more shot. That one, I was aiming about here, so I might have veered off. My homemade slugs aren't perfect, or maybe it's this. My homemade slugs aren't perfect, so they may have flew out a little bit, kind of funky. Here's one of the ball bearings that came off the front, so I can use that again later. Oh, it's for this one. So yeah, got wrecked, but they're cheap. The ball bearings are really cheap, and hot glue is super cheap. So I got the alien play balls next, 7.2 gram balls, and then the heavy 8 gram homemade slugs. And yeah, I'll be right back. All right, guys, alien play aluminum balls. A little bit small on the bore size. I've had no issues with these balls and all the other launchers I have, and they just seem to work. And yeah, bore matches, I don't know, if you really want to get technical, the bore match is pretty important, but as long as it's hitting something and hurting, that's all I care about. So 7.2 gram ball. Got stopped, 288. So that one hit, and like I saw it like a slow motion. It hit and then just kind of paused and then fell. So the round is on the ground somewhere. I'm gonna get my marker. All right, you guys, alien play hit right here. And yeah, since it's aluminum, hitting a I'm not sure what this is, probably tin or something. You really got to know like how hard things are, like on a hardness scale, or you know how dense it is. So these are aluminum. They're not, you know, they're heavy, but it's not like as dense as steel. And those ball bearings on my shaped ammo are made out of steel. So second shot, I'll do a chrono again just for the hell of it. So aluminum alien play round. 288, 7.2 grams. Balls right there. This one hit, I believe, right here, because I don't have any markings on it. So, all right, second hit with the alien play, letter C. Letter C, 7.2 grams. Check out the back. So yeah, getting some damage in. I got 3 more shots, I believe, and then onto the heavy stuff. I'll chrono one more and then pretty much call it a wrap for this set of ammo. .286. I think it hit up here on this indentation right there. So I'll mark that right now and I'll be right back. Alright guys, last shot with the alien play aluminum balls. Hit the right side of the pan. Other ball just kind of fell down. So that's the clean hit right there. And I'm going to mark that with my marker. Alright, letter C right there. So yeah, they're all pretty much stopping because all that energy is just hitting this pan and getting stuck. So I'm going to try to aim up here with my heavy ones, and if not, you know, I'll mark where they're going to go. So D, capital D, will be the 8 gram homemade slugs. I must have miscounted because I have one more alien play ball in there in the mag. So last shot. I'm not gonna mark it, but we know what they're doing. So I'm gonna switch to my 8-gram balls, or shaped ammo, slugs, whatever you want to call them. Steel ball bearing with BBs and other good stuff. Packing up all that weight. So I'll chrono a couple of these, and then I'll mark this thing so I know where they hit. I can't tell if that last alien play ball hit here because this pan is all bent up and it didn't used to be like this. And there's no visible new bump anywhere, so I'll just say C question mark down here somewhere. So yep, here we go. Heavy 8-gram homemade slugs, and I'll do chrono on a couple of these. And yeah, they're weighing like anywhere from 7.9 to 8 to 8.1 grams. So here we go. .284. So these are like, since they're hot glue, they're kind of not sticky, but they definitely have a like not a resistance, but they're not gliding down the barrel as smooth as the alien plays, because the hot glue exterior kind of grabs onto the barrel as it's exiting. So let me get my marker really quick. So that's why I mean, I'll see when I do the rest of these shots, but that's possibly why the speed is almost the same, because of the basically the bore match and the material of you know, hot glue, which is a little bit like sticky and tacky, versus a smooth aluminum ball, which is under bore size. So I don't know exactly what these bore size at. They're probably like 682. I'll have to check on a later date, but they're just for my own fun, the homemade slugs. So here we go. 284, same speed as the previous shot. That's an 8-gram homemade slug, essentially, and it's putting a wallop on this thing. So it hit right here, and that's a pretty good bend, and the paint's all screwed up. So I'm gonna mark that, and I'll be right back. All right, capital D for D's nuts. All right, so D right there. I'm gonna try to hit somewhere up here. Maybe I'll get a clean hit, and I'll be right back. All right, you guys, chronograph, 8-gram slugs, top left corner, hopefully. 282, 8-gram slug. Pretty clean hit. So since the ball bearing is, I don't know, I guess protruding out the front, it's not going to go through. And also, since they're made out of like hot glue material, probably not going to go through, but this is definitely going to hurt. And all that speed and energy is just concentrated on a little tiny spot like that. So I'm going to mark that, and I'll be right back. All right, you guys, capital D right here. And yeah, I got, I think, 3 more shots. 2 more shots. And yeah, I'll do the chrono one more time, but it'll probably stay in that 280 area, 280 feet per second, 284, 282. Here we go. 280. And take my marker this time. I can clearly see this thing is getting dented like a mow. So there's the D. There's that hit. This was a flat pan that had nothing on it just a few minutes ago, and now it's totally getting wrecked. So last shot with the heavy 8-gram slug. No more chrono. Alright guys, she out. I'm gonna turn off my air source, and I'll go look at that pan right now, because this thing's been aired up for like 15 minutes. Alright, you guys, my CO2 air valve is off. I'm just going to dry fire this. There's nothing in here, nothing in that barrel, so like one good shot with all the residual pressure still in there. And now she has that, this one has the degas button like most of the other Umarex products, so you can just degas it. You don't have to worry about it being pressurized as long as you push that little button. And pretty sure that hit right here because there's nothing written by it. Capital D. And yeah, I'll take this inside and I'll show you guys a little bit more detail with what's going on with this. Alright, you guys, so as far as cracking, it seemed that the B shaped rounds, the ones that weighed 6 grams, for some reason cracked this guy. May have been because I hit the same spot, but that doesn't hold true for this one. And it was near the A, which was the 3.6 gram ball. It was near that impact, but it still cracked it. So only 2 shots cracked this. But yeah, you want more of an impact or penetration when you're using a 68 caliber ammunition or ball or shape thing. I'm probably not going to get pointy, sharp stuff, and I'm probably not going to make this thing hit much harder than how it is already hitting, because I feel like that's sufficient for what you would use it for. I would use a 12 gram cartridge, but I'd only get like the way that it's set up right now, I'd only get like 3 shots that are decent power, then the last 2 or 3 will be pretty weak. And yeah, usually when I do a 12 gram cartridge, the way that TR68 is fully open, the first shot is the strongest, around like 30 joules, 35 joules, and then the second shot is like 20 joules. So there's a huge drop in power, and then like the third shot is 18 or 16. So it just goes down really fast after the first 2 shots. And it would work if that's what you want to use it for. You know, you get 5 shots and like that's all you get. That'll work. But if I had a CO2 restrictor in the handle and I was using a 12 gram cartridge, you probably get like 10 to 12 shots out of it, and they'll be more controlled. There won't be a huge spike in power and then a giant drop. It'll slightly drop slower and slower each shot, but it's not going to have that 10 joule drop from the first and second shot. So yeah, I have a few more of these pans. Nylon ball, nylon ball, nylon ball, alien play. Oh no, this was the homemade 6 gram slug. Is all the B's. So that one, that hit, this bottom corner, I'm pretty sure. And I think I hit another B like right there. And then C is the alien plays. So there's that one, there's that guy, there's that guy, that one, and down here it just kind of dented it, but it didn't go through or anything. I can't really see an impact, but this bend was not there, and then after I shot, it was all bent right here. So alien play ball, I'd still say it hurts. Like it's gonna hurt. It's not gonna like go through something or whatever, but yeah, that shit's not gonna feel good. And then capital D is all my heavy homemade slugs with like a 5/16 steel ball bearing in the front, which is basically the point of impact. So right there, right there, right there, and right there. And this is the pan on the back side. So it's pretty screwed up. Like, it's not going to feel good. Even with the nylon balls, that's not going to feel good at all. So yeah, I'll put chrono readings, or not chrono readings. I'll put joule readings in that video. And yeah, like I said earlier, typically with all the other markers I've used, at least in my kitchen right here where I'm at, it's you know, surrounded by 4 walls. I have a doorway that way and a doorway over here and a doorway behind me. In this room right here, it's like a rectangle shaped kitchen. Inside the noise meter with all the markers I've used so far, it gets about 5 decibels higher inside in this room. So I was hitting like 92.5, 93 decibels outside. So in here, it'd probably be like 98 decibels, 97 decibels in this room. If you're in a smaller space or in a garage, it might be louder, it might be not as loud. It's hard to say, but just based on my previous videos with testing and using the noise meter inside and all that, it's typically like 5 decibels higher inside. So yeah, thanks for checking it out. And I'm going to see if they make a Generation 2 of this bad boy, which I read on some comments that they might, but I don't know what they could really do to make it perform better. It's already pretty much a beast. It's just so freaking giant. Like you cannot conceal this. It's so massive. I think from here to here is like 11 inches or something like that. It's giant. Like it's not small. So not concealable, but definitely a good home defense option. And if you get the 16 Joule version, it's basically set up this way with, I'm pretty sure, no valve block, and it has a CO2 restrictor in the handle, which you can easily just remove with a screwdriver, a flathead screwdriver. I have bought a new valve for this because this one is a crimped, shitty crimped first generation valve. So, or third, I don't know, second gen, I don't know what the hell it is, but it's the crappy one. I have the better valve. It's in my room. I haven't had to replace this yet, so I'm just rolling with it until it snaps or whatever happens to it. So, yeah, see you guys next time, and thanks for checking this one out.